you're watching Forensic News. Today, our group will talk about global demography and its essence in our society. To start, here comes Isabel Bunag for advancing.
The global demographic transition began around 18s in Europe, with declining mortality followed by declining fertility, trends which spread around the world and continue in this century. At the aggregate level, population size greatly increased. Growth accelerated and declined with many countries. Now shrinking and age distributions inevitably moved from young to old. Population has not yet run its course. Its effect exacerbated by declining retirement ages, straining pension systems and prompting their reform. These aggregate demographic trends reflect profound changes in risk and behavior for individuals and families, and in the shape of the economic life cycle. Demographic transition is a model that describes the changes in birth and death rates as a country develops economically. It typically consists of 4 to 5 stages. Stage 1. High birth and death rates, leading to a stable population. This stage is often seen in pre-industrial societies. Stage 2. Death rates decline due to improvements in healthcare and sanitation, while birth rates remain high, resulting in rapid population growth. Stage 3. Birth rates begin to decline as societies become more urbanized and educated. The population growth slows down. Stage 4. Both birth and death rates are low, leading to a stable population size. This is typical of many developed countries. Stage 5. Some developed countries experience very low birth rates, potentially leading to population decline and an aging population.
Moving on how mortality declines, here's Kathleen Manibu.
The term mortality declines describes the documented drop in a population's death rate over a given time frame. Public health initiatives, better living conditions, better nutrition, and advancements in healthcare are some of the variables that may contribute to this trend. Medical advancements in treatment of chronic diseases, vaccinations, and improved mother and child health have led to a large fall in mortality rates in many developed nations. Region and demographic factors, however, might affect trends. For example, social and economic inequities or public health emergencies may cause mortality rates to stagnate or climb in some groups. For instance, infant mortality. Many countries, particularly in Europe and North America, have seen significant declines in infant mortality rates due to improved maternal health care, vaccination programs, and better nutrition. Cardiovascular diseases. In developed nations, advancement in medical treatments, lifestyle changes, and public health initiatives have led to reductions in mortality from heart disease and stroke. Communicable diseases. The introduction of vaccines and antibiotics have drastically reduced mortality diseases like measles, polio, tuberculosis, especially in low and middle income countries. Life expectancy. Countries such as Japan and Sweden have seen increase in life expectancy due to healthcare access, healthy lifestyles, and effective public health policies. Aging population. Some countries like Italy and Germany have experienced mortality declines among older adults due to improvements in geriatric care and chronic disease management.
Thank you for that, Kat. Now, moving on to population group, here's Joy Aguilar to report.
Population growth. The rise in the number of people within a population during a given time period is known as population growth. Some of the elements that are affected are immigration, emigration, birth rates, and death rates. It is commonly expressed as a percentage increase every year. Increase rates, which show how rapidly the population is growing or shrinking, can be used to express population increase in absolute terms. Types of population growth. Exponential growth, characterized by rapid increases when resources are abundant, often seen in populations with high birth rates and low death rates. Logistic growth occurs when the population growth slows as it approaches the carrying capacity of its environment, leading to a more stable population size. Impacts of population growth. Economic can drive economic development but also strain resources and infrastructure. Environmental, increased demand for resources can lead to habitat destruction, pollution, and climate change. Social, rapid growth can impact education, healthcare, and social services. Global trends. Developing countries. Many have high population growth rates due to higher fertility rates and declining mortality rates, leading to significant youth population. Developed countries often experience lower growth or even decline due to low birth rates or aging population. Immigration can offset this decline in some cases. Examples: birth rate. The number of live births per 1,000 people in a given year. Higher birth rates contribute to population growth. Death rate. The number of deaths per 1,000 people in a given year. A decline in death rates, often due to improved healthcare and living conditions, can lead to population growth. Migration, movement of people into immigration or out of immigration, a region can significantly impact population size. Positive net immigration can lead to growth. Fertility rate. The average number of children a woman is expected to have during her lifetime. Higher fertility rates can drive population increases.
And now for the consequences.
Consequences definition. The demographic transition can significantly reshape societies, influencing economic, social, and environmental dynamics. Understanding these consequences is crucial for effective policy making and planning for sustainable development. Positive consequences: economic growth as birth rates decline and the workforce become larger relative to dependents. Economies can benefit from a demographic dividend, leading to increased productivity and economic development. Improved health, reduced mortality rates often correlate with better healthcare system, leading to overall improvements in public health and life expectancy. Educational advancements. With lower birth rates, family can invest more in the education of fewer children, contributing to a more educated workforce. Urbanization. Transition often leads to increased urban migration, fostering economic opportunities and innovation. Negative consequences: aging population. In later stages, especially in developed countries, declining birth rates can lead to an aging population, straining pension system and healthcare services. Labor shortage. As the population ages and birth rates fall, there may be a shortage of workers, potentially hindering economic growth. Social challenges. Changes in family structure and social norms or societal norms can lead to challenges such as increased pressure on social services and potential generational conflicts. And the last one is environmental strain. While initial stages may lead to growth, later stages can result in increased consumption patterns that strain resources and lead to environmental degradation, or rather degradation.
And that is it for Global Demography. We hope you learned something. Once again, this is Forensic News, solving mysteries one clue at a time.